Today's Monday, November 14th, 2022. I'm about to go to the grocery store, do some important shopping, and collect some much needed things. Oh, yeah, and birthday festivities are coming, so that might affect some of the items I choose. I'm starting this shopping adventure at the largest supermarket in town here in Panajachel, Guatemala. It's about 3/4 of a kilometer away from my apartment. So I will be limited by how much I can carry back uphill. But I hear this place has the largest selection, so I'm going to start here. I imagine this will take a few trips and I will probably go to other locations. There's also a market very conveniently located near my apartment where I'll go get the fresh produce, vegetables, and fruit. And I will test out noise reduction on this video to see if I can cut out some of the traffic sounds. So this aisle is all things laundry detergent, bleach, etc., related. So I do need to get some laundry detergent so as not to waste my shampoo for washing things. So looking for something semi affordable. Don't know if I really want to go with that. It's messy. Yeah, here it has reclosable lid. Probably be less likely to become an unholy mess. And I'm going back to the previous aisle. Looking at laundry soap. I think I saw a previous location with possibly better deals, but it's not that price. This will definitely last me my entire 2 to 3 months I plan on spending here in Guatemala, at least at the lake. Here in the cold beer aisle, selection is pretty good. At least right there. I like my Negro Modelo. A lot of wine here. And spirits, liquor. But even some American craft beer. And German beer. And my like, the Negro Modelo is probably the best beer they have here, although there are some other good choices. And a friend gave me some rum, so I suppose I will get a little bit of Coke, so I make me a Coke Libre, but I'll still need to get some limes to really make it right. Okay, so I'm looking around. Fish was cheaper at another supermarket, but I did see some broken, clean shrimp, and I decided to get that. It wasn't too bad at 44Q. There's the take so far. Here's all the carne in cooler. Some looks kind of tempting. Prices seem a little high to me, though I'm sure a lot cheaper than they are in the States. Might hold just my shrimp for now and do a little more comparative shopping before I decide. The pork chops look quite reasonable here compared to elsewhere, so I maybe will indulge in one of those. And here's the egg aisle, or the eggs. And I like the brown ones, and these are about 25Q, give or take, for 15 eggs. That's not a bad deal, I don't think. Talking about $3, I guess, give or take. And that's probably about as much as I care to carry right now.
I made my first haul from the grocery store. I skipped some items, especially bread that I thought I would crush. And you can see I got quite the load here. It's kind of heavy. And after I get off of this video, I will probably split it into two hands and got 3/4 of a kilometer to walk back up a gradual hill to my apartment. And this haul cost me less than 180 Q. So not bad. I'll break down the prices later and try to get an accurate count on what it cost me. Today's haul from the grocery store cost a total of $22.70 after conversions. You can look at the original right here, and then next to it, I have it laid out in order I will cover. The beer, Negro Modelo, one of my favorites. It was only $7.29, which is a deal. You cannot get it for that price in the United States. The laundry soap detergent with the resealable cap costs $1.76. The frozen shrimp, 1 pound, costs $6.27. I believe I can beat that in Ecuador, unless inflation's made things worse there. Coca-Cola, both Cokes, the total for 2 Cokes was $1.27. The dish soap, my favorite, is $1.53. 15 brown eggs are just $3.18. I believe that's not a bad deal, but I think I might be able to beat that in Ecuador. And I know the cheap chicken farms in the United States probably could too, but they don't taste the same and the yolks aren't nearly as yellow. And 2 pork chops cost me a grand total of $1.86. So this isn't a bad first haul. I am still missing some items such as bread, vegetables, and lime. I need the lime for my Cuba Libre. A good friend that I just met here before he departed left me a half a liter of some pretty tasty rum. So I plan on making a Cuba Libre later. And I'm also going to try to find an additional ice tray or 2 to put in my freezer. Okay, I'm working on my punch list. I'd like to find an ice tray. And I need to get some veggies, among a few other things.
Okay, so I went to the supermarket that apparently is owned by Walmart out of desperation. I found some limes, a couple taters, and a pepper, but more importantly, I finally found the ice tray I was looking for that I couldn't find anywhere else.
Hey, I stopped here and got some herbs. And I bought some containers at the last stop previous that I didn't show earlier. I think I got all the essential items. I'm sure I'm missing a few things. I'll either get those this evening or I'll punch it out tomorrow. I went to 2 more stops. One, unfortunately, a subsidiary of Walmart, and the other is a local store where I managed to find some herbs. So I got these 4 herbs. I got black pepper, got some dried red chilies, got some ground oregano, got some cumin, and that cost $4.09 total for all 4. And I bought these containers to hold them at the Walmart subsidiary, and they cost $2.05 altogether. The ice tray costs $1.28. The potatoes cost 25 cents. This pepper costs 45 cents. And this bag of limes costs 96 cents. So the grand total for the going to the Walmart subsidiary, pardon my silliness, $4.99. Grand total for the entire day, $31.78. I do need some more items, and I plan to go to the local market where I'm sure I'll get a much better deal. And you can see over here in the background where I have some other vegetables on hand. So I'll be cooking something yummy in the morning for breakfast for sure. So I hope you're enjoying these peaks from Guatemala in my current endless summer. This channel is made possible by wonderful subscribers like you and viewers too. And especially those of you who have made donations or come rafting with me. I really appreciate you.
You can find links in the description if you'd like to donate or come rafting in the future. And I strongly urge you to visit the page and read the details, because if you request me for the class 3 section on weekends, odds are you won't get me. They prefer to work me on the class 4 part on Saturdays, Sundays. Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays are days come rafting on the Millicoe with me. And here's a list of the names, the people who have supported me. And by the way, I really miss Cat's Deli in McKaysville, Georgia. They got some awesome breakfast bagels and great coffee and lively conversations. Come meet the locals, spend a little time. Cats of McKaysville, what a great place to come eat breakfast or lunch. And if you're taking the train from Blue Ridge, you got to check this place out. You'll see it on your way into town. They have really great gravy, and people that show up after 11 o'clock are often really sad because they can't get it. That's right. You got to be here in the morning before 11 o'clock if you want to try the most slawed over famous gravy in McKaysville.